back, guys, for another moment of WELLSness. We got Dr. Dan and then Dr. Wells back again for another episode of WELLSness Health. Thankful to Aiden, who reminded me to tell you guys to subscribe, hit the notification buttons, like, follow, comment, so we can continue to give you guys what hopefully you're wanting as we continue to move forward. Take this as a moment to recap the things that we said that you should already be doing on an everyday basis to help your health.
Vitamin C,
Okay.
B complex,
Uh-huh.
and plenty of water.
Fiber.
And fiber.
Supplementing greens.
Well, grains are very, very important.
And
Great fiber there.
I forgot the other ones already that fast. Great. Amazing. But it's going to be a slide. I'm probably going to cut this part out anyway.
Previously on WELLSness Health.
So,
And James, I would just want to throw James' name out there because James asked me to do something with ammonia and urine, but we're working on that. Okay, James?
some more stuff coming.
Yeah, more stuff.
So, without further ado, drum roll.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
We've actually going to try to add on to what we've already done, and try and add common vitamins and supplements that we think that you should add. One of the most important ones that has been come to know in a bunch of different names and a bunch of different types has been B complex. B complex or your B vitamins are extremely pivotal in so many different processes in your body. Now, I think we had talked about it before. There's a lot of B's.
Oh, yeah, a lot of bees.
B1, B3, B2, B12, B7, B9, B. And I think that the B vitamins have become popular for their ability to help produce energy.
Energy, big thing.
You know, everyone comes in and they want their B12 to help produce more energy. But there's a ton more.
Yeah, they like that B12.
But there's a ton more. There's a ton
That's
more
not
benefits.
the only one out there. Everybody says there's always one. No. There's so many more to it. And I try to encourage them to do a complex of bees, because you got to remember it's always about balance. And all my customers and patients, they know I'm always talking about balance.
Let's dig into it. B1, which is thiamine. Thiamine.
Now, there's a lot to know about thiamine. First of all, if you buy a vitamin and it says thiamine, more than likely it's manufactured in a laboratory. So, if you want an active, whole food, B1, it's gonna be benfortimine. Benfortimine. How to spell it? Don't ask me. But it's out there, okay? And if you grab that one, that right there, I mean, nerve production, nerve conduction, it's just really, really good. And it's a natural product. Remember, it's all about what God made.
B2, which is riboflavin.
Riboflavin.
Helps with the breakdown of food. Basically, it helps break down your carbs, your fats, and your proteins so your body can use it more readily. B3, which is niacin.
I love it.
Helps with high cholesterol levels, high triglycerides.
Triglycerides.
Drives those levels down.
But there's a flush too, and let's not forget about the flush.
Too much?
Yeah, too much. Well, too much. Different people have different, as far as high levels. So you got to remember, I mean, normally you start off with maybe a 50 or 100, and I'm trying to decide if I should say anything about aspirin. Because aspirin is kind of like, we kind of like what to do with it right
Willow's
now.
bark, right?
Yeah, but that would be natural. That would be a natural one. But the pharmaceutical grade stuff works to keep their flush down. And not only that, they said applesauce. Okay, so you can eat some applesauce to keep the flush and stuff off, and an aspirin just to keep the flush down.
So what is flushing?
Oh, the redness. Actually, the blood vessels are dilated, and when they dilate, you get the redness, and then of course you get the itching. It doesn't last very long, but taking it at bedtime, it may be a little uncomfortable.
So they offer systemically, they offer a laboratory version that's flush free.
They say flush free. Now, if they say flush free, what have they done? They've already taken something out. So if they've put something in there to take something out, then there's something additional in there. I don't particularly like anything that's like when they say flush free. Even like garlic, they said, odorless. If it's odorless, they've taken something out and they put something in there to take it out, and that stuff that they put in there is still there.
So, B3, niacin, great for that,
Yep,
but
yep.
with a higher dose,
Triglycerides,
it
cholesterol
can
levels.
cause flushing. All right, good for
And
flushing.
no toxic levels. Now, all the things we're suggesting, there's no toxic limit because, I mean, for the most part, we're going to talk about, food grade or natural or God-made stuff. Okay.
And that's another thing. Most all B vitamins, I said most, all B vitamins are water soluble.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
typically, as long as your dose isn't a whole bottle, it shouldn't cause you any problems because you ultimately will
Flush.
urinate.
Yeah. It
Right
comes right on out the body
So
by
another
the fluid route.
another B, B7, which is biotin. Ladies know about B7 because it helps with that hair, nails,
Ask your hairdresser.
and
She
skin.
knows it all.
I want your hair to grow, great. But it also helps rebuilding skin cells and
Hair,
rebuilding
skin,
parts in
and
your body.
nails.
B6, great,
Pyridoxine.
great for nausea and pregnancy, but also great for mental health, depression, anxiety, some of these things that we're lacking in. B9, the folate portion, also important in
folate.
pregnancy. Things
Oh,
that
yeah,
you
yeah.
need, very important, especially in the first trimester as well as you go through. There's all of these benefits
From a B complex.
from a B vitamin.
Complex, not just one. Okay, the B12. I've got an older lady and she's just awesome, and I've got a sublingual B complex. Well, it's kind of like complex. It's got a couple things and one more. It's got 2 of the B's and something else in there. And she said, if you ever stop ordering this, I'll stop coming to the pharmacy. And she's like 90 years old and doing really awesome. So I always keep that on my shelf, and I'm sure Dan the man does too.
So, and with B vitamins, I even have a personal testimony of having a ton of nerve pain. That just continued. What I noticed is that by improving my diet, by taking the things that we'd already talked about in the video, and then taking a higher dose of a B complex, I noticed that my nerve pain decreased and went away.
That's important. I found a lot of instructions on. Thank you, Dan. Dr. Dan. I found a lot of instructions on there. They take 1 or 2 tablets a day. I find that if we just kind of boost it a little bit, because you got to remember where you are. If you're so deficient, okay, taking a little bit more kind of get you to that level place, faster. And so, but if you're already level, it's taking those standard doses is fine. But if you're down here, boost it a little bit. I find once I've increased the doses that they increase the doses that they have on the labels, I do a whole lot better. But it's all about balance. That'll last a while, okay? And then of course you fall down in something else, and then we got to make some more adjustments. It's all about continuing, to pursue that balance in your life one way or another.
And 100%, as we said before. Your situation may be different than somebody else's. So take it up with your pharmacist. So that way we can kind of cater it towards your specific needs.
And make the adjustments.
Diabetics,
Okay?
great reason for you to take B complex.
Oh, he hit it. That's
100%.
right.
One of the bigger supplements that I would say, in combination with some more. Stay tuned. We'll get on that as well as we start to get more specific.
I want to say one more thing. Homocysteine is an issue inside our bodies that causes a lot of clotting. Okay, we've got a lot of people that have a lot of issues with clotting. Okay, so we find out that B6, B12, biotin combination actually help decrease the homocysteine levels. Homocysteine is the glue. Okay, and this is really important because I've had a few cases, even my uncle having some issues there. But if we can decrease the homocysteine levels, look it up, find out for yourself. If we can decrease it with a B complex, hey, we can decrease strokes. Strokes here.
And studies have shown, meta-analysis have shown 7 to 10% decrease in people taking common doses of your B vitamin.
B, okay. So be alive.
Be alive.
Do
be
your
well.
B's.
Very important for your B's.
Do your B's.
We're hitting on the common things that people need.
And if you have any questions, okay, put them down below. Okay, send them to us. Let us know about them so we can respond to them. I've got a few people that were in here today had a few questions. I said, put them on there and click the subscribe button below. Put them on there so we can answer those things, okay?
Okay.
All right.
100%. So, in an effort to make it shorter and more frequent, we're going to end there today. B vitamins. Okay. Thank you guys for tuning in for another episode of WELLSness Health. As we continue to provide, hoping something that you need that will help you in your personal journey with WELLSness.
And if you notice my hair getting darker in the future, I'm trying a new formula, guys. We shall see.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
evening. Have a good morning. Have a good
Ciao. Au revoir. Au revoir.
Okay.
Thank you for listening. All right, guys, we are back again. We are here.
Man, you got my name tag here somewhere? I need some lotion.
Well, thank you. I done ripped this out of the wall.
We just gotta make it quick. We're gonna go for a 5-minute video. Ma, do you have my old name tag here?
It's here somewhere.
I'm still too high. It's too low.
You stand behind me because that's where we were at first.
Okay. Broke it. Glasses on. Glasses on. I get him with the glasses. Oh, you feel me?
By popular demand, the sun's pressing me again. Glad I wore the right tie. I have to realize that I cut my hair. Uh-oh.
I don't even have a tie. Because people are going to be like, yo, they know what they're talking about. We trust it. Or do we know what we're talking about?
We know exactly what we're talking about. We've got years and years of experience, near 40 years of experience. So we have a very, very good idea. We're still studying. There's still a lot to learn about so many things, and information is just coming out more and more and more, and it becomes more and more available on the new avenues and of communications.
We haven't even done the intro yet.
Okay, hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Hold on.
But I love the B complexes. I love all of them.
Now, one we want to talk about today. We're only going to talk about one.
And
Two.
my eyes look that bad?
One. We'll start.